There he is. Oh my God. Ah! He's here! Help!
What are the? Oh, you're concerned.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
These aren't
like,
weapon cameras. These are normal cameras, so they don't like have flamethrowers or missiles.
I'm not saying that, but I like. I'm sorry.
But that's a pretty strict policy of the county. You guys can't talk to people.
Yes, but I think that the question is like, you have a lot of cameras on and stuff, and if there's anything I can help with right now, like I'm happy to do it.
Lady, are you out of your mind?
Well, you're facing it towards my vehicle. It's kind of creepy.
What are you, from North Korea? There's nothing in the code, nor is there anything in case law that says in order to get publicly available information, in order to be helpful as a public servant, one must provide context. There's nothing in there like that. Hey everyone, I am free. It's May 31st, 2024. I'm in the city of San Diego County, California state. I know you guys are used to listening to me say Washington state, but I'm actually down in California right now because I came down for personal business, and I thought while I'm here, I'll work on some stories that were frankly broad and vague, with the exception of one. And that one was regarding the aging and independent services for San Diego County. And this is all right here, San Diego County buildings. It's just basically, I guess, the government complex, you could call it that. So they got everything right in this area. I'm going to be going to the aging and independent services because I got tips and leads. Only one that was specific, that this deputy director just is unwilling to be basically helpful with providing more information, being helpful about providing public records requests information. What?
What is that thing?
This?
Yeah.
It's a video recorder.
What are you doing?
Lady, are you out of your mind?
Well, you're facing it towards my vehicle. It's kind of creepy.
What are you, from North Korea? Get on, go home. Get out of here. You crazy? Leave. You out of your mind? That's right. Drive away. Drive away.
I'm sorry, this is not country.
Drive away. Go away.
Yeah, okay.
Bye. See you later. Bye. Got your license plate.
Oh, who cares? I haven't done anything wrong. I got your picture too.
Bye. Have a good day. Ma'am, I don't care about freedom. I love it. Unlike your North Korean loving bum. What a psycho. Jeez. Lee's out of her mind. Can I get a CPRA form here?
What's a CPRA?
California Public Records Act. Just want to request some records about this office.
How about this?
Yeah.
I'll fill out this.
Thanks.
Let's check it, okay?
Yeah, appreciate it. You one of those auditors? What's that? You one of those auditors? Journalist. Oh, I see.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just looking to see if I can get a CPRA form.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to just print one off?
That would be great.
Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks. It's what were you referring to, an auditor?
Yeah.
Like a financial auditor?
Nah, like the people that go around like public areas and record, like libraries and stuff like that.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously people could do that.
Yeah,
but-
the freedom of press people.
That's true. It's one of 5 things in the First Amendment. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, I watch those all the time.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that was odd. That lady outside. I didn't even like, just walking down the path and she just started yelling at me. I didn't even see her. I didn't even see her at all. I was like, I didn't even know who you are.
No, like her, yeah.
Yeah, she's.
I wonder what you.
I have no idea, man. It was so strange. So strange. It could just be one of those random people that's had a bad day or whatever. Who knows?
Crazy people are.
Yeah, there sure are, man. There sure are.
Will the death certificate have the cause of death on it? Before when I got it, it said pending.
Yeah, let me check that. Do you know who prevented or?
Hello.
I did this last time too. Never alone. Always get confused.
Yeah, I know that lady that came out's going to get me a form, but I know that lady's getting me a form. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go down there and be right back.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sir, can we help you? Excuse me, sir, can we help you?
What's that?
Can we help you?
No, I think I'm good right now. I mean, let's get like a Red Bull or something.
Okay, I don't have a Red Bull, but I know that there's a vending machine downstairs on the bottom floor.
Okay, I might get one down there.
Is there
in
a
a bit.
reason why you're photographing our employees?
Oh, our employees. You're right. Yeah, because they're my employees.
Okay.
All right. What was your name? What do you do here?
Oh, my name is Aaron Williams.
Oh, I appreciate. I was actually.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking.
Oh, that's all right.
That's
Thanks.
not a
What do
role.
you do here?
I'm an office assistant.
Nice, cool. Like it?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a guy in a green shirt, shaved head. I didn't catch his name, and I was wondering if I could get a business card for him.
Rory?
I don't know, probably, I'm guessing 40, 45, bald head, green shirt. He just walked in a second
I
ago.
think it's Rory.
Is that Rory? Okay. Yeah, if I could get a business card for him, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, he said he doesn't have the authority to talk to you.
He doesn't have the authority for what?
Talk to you? I'm not sure if that's even the right person. I'm sorry.
But that's a pretty strict policy of the county. You guys can't talk to people?
I don't know if I even talked to the right person.
I've never heard of that before.
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Could I get a manager then? Or a supervisor? Thanks. How you doing? Hey, I just have a quick question. I'm trying to get Rory's like employee ID number, his name, looking to do a public records request. And
Okay.
he wasn't like profoundly rude, but he was a bit brusque and dismissive. I was just simply trying to get his name and
Okay.
ID number so I could do a records request. So
Yeah, a records
what's-
request. You know that there's an online system for public records requests now. It's through the county's website. So we can, if you want to do a search on the county's website, there's a whole new process for that, for Public Records Act requests.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with that. What I was saying is
Okay.
I need to, so that I can be more specific, you know, obviously the more specific you are to the PRO, the quicker the request is
Okay.
responded to. So I need to get his name and ID number so I can get the records I'm specifically seeking about him.
Okay.
So what is his name and ID number so I can submit that public
I think
records
you can
request?
probably get the information you need from his first name. For our department, he works with an Aging and Independent Services. His first name is Rory. We'd be able to find that. But I'm curious, is there anything I can help you with today, this
That.
afternoon?
Yeah. if I
Other
can
than
just-
that, I mean,
he's a public employee, right? I mean,
correct, yes,
Okay.
but I think that the question is like, you know, you have a lot of cameras on and stuff, and if there's anything I can help with right now, like, I'm happy to do it.
I mean, if you got like a Red Bull, a little thirsty, but short of that, I mean,
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good. What are you're concerned?
Yeah,
these aren't
I'm just curious,
These aren't
like-
weapon cameras. These are normal cameras, so they don't like have flamethrowers or missiles.
I'm
or
not
anything.
saying that, but like, if there's something that I can help you, if there's any other concern other than the name of one of our employees, like, I'm happy to.
Oh, I appreciate that. What is your name, by the way?
My name's Bryn.
Bryn?
Bryn, yes.
Bryn.
Long, yes.
Okay, and what's your last name?
Long.
And do you have like an employee number or something like that?
I
or-
have a card. You were welcome
That'd
to have
be
my business
great.
card. Yeah, absolutely.
thanks. And with Rory, like I said, I just want to make sure I can be as exact as possible. So is there some reason I can't get his full name and that kind of information? Because it's going to help me as a citizen to get the information I'm seeking quicker, and it's public records anyways. You already work with him.
Right.
So is there some
But
reason
I
it's
guess.
public information?
Right, but I guess if you can provide me a little more information of what you'd like with him, I'm at this point now a little bit concerned that there's a personal like issue with him. Like, is there
Well,
anything? I just want to
seeking-
protect my employees. Is all.
Gotcha. So you're concerned I'm going to do something to your employee?
Well, if I give you his
Because I'm
name
seeking
versus you
information?
can seek a Public Records Act request for his name, if you'd like to do that.
Well, obviously I can do that. That's kind of rude, though. I mean, it's really rude, actually. All I'm trying to do as a member of the public is just get information, and I'm asking you to
Without any context. So I'm just trying to protect my
Whoa.
staff, right? Like, so I
If I could help you out with some, I've read through all of California Code 7920530. That's the Public Records Act.
Okay.
So when you read through all of that, and in addition to that, if you shepherdize case law in Lexis to determine like what kinds of requirements there exist, has the court ruled on something, there's nothing in the code, nor is there anything in case law that says in order to get publicly available information, in order to be helpful as a public servant, one must provide context. There's nothing in there like that, okay?
Right, but what I'm saying right now, without knowledge of those in-depth knowledge of what you just referenced, I'm saying right now, without context.
Hey everyone, I believe at this point the tips and leads are confirmed. What you just heard from Deputy Director of Aging and Independence Services, Bryn Long, work contact information in the description for San Diego County say, is her obfuscating my attempt to attain information that would make my efforts to seek and attain the public records easier. The unlawful condition she is attempting to impose is her belief that I need to provide context. However, what Deputy Director Long is doing is violating California Code in Title I, Division 10, Part 3, Chapter 1, Article 4, Section 7922, subsection 600. Or more commonly referred to as California Code 7922.600. Deputy Director Long is required by Section 7922.600 to aid me in my request. 7922.600 reads as follows. Section A. When a member of the public requests to inspect a public record or obtain a copy of a public record, the public agency, in order to assist the member of the public, make a focused and effective request that reasonably describes an identifiable record or records, shall do all of the following to the extent reasonable under the circumstances. Section 1. Assist the member of the public to identify records and information that are responsive to the request or to the purpose of the request, if stated. Section 3. Provide suggestions for overcoming any practical basis for denying access to the records or information sought. Section 3 is particularly poignant as I am literally trying to get the most detailed information I can, in this case about employee Rory, to make my records request even more, quote, focused and effective, end quote. Deputy Director Long is presupposing that I have nefarious intent as I am persistently seeking the last name and employee ID number of Rory after his initiated encounter with me. Deputy Director Long does appear to be the problem employee, based on the tips I received.
I don't feel comfortable sharing the name of one of my employees. When he walks out the door today, I don't know what's going to happen.
This shocking display of hyperpartisanship against the public and a journalist, because this tyrant public employee feels it is her righteous authority to demand context or else deny me assistance as required by California governmental code, is appalling and demonstrates the profound disconnect between the citizens of the county and the lords of the land, such as Her Majesty Deputy Director Long. Additionally, the disgusting accusation that Deputy Director Long makes against me, when no hostility has been shown to any degree, is beyond offensive. This employee needs to be retrained at a minimum to learn not to bite the hand that feeds you.
When you can access that, when you can access that information through a public records request.
Can we back up a bit? That's like really, really rude. That's the rudest thing I've heard all day.
I'm sorry.
The thing you're worried about is if I'm coming here as a member of the public because I have cameras, you're worried that when I'm going to ambush them outside like it's Vietnam or something? I mean, this is weird. What are you doing? That's odd, ma'am. Why would you be concerned about that? I'm just here to get records and you're like demanding I provide context.
And if you like public records, you're welcome to go onto the county's website.
Sure, I get that. And you've repeated that like 4 or 5 times. What I'm saying is, as a public servant, I'm asking you to please kindly assist me further so I can make my request more detailed and expeditious.
Yeah, right. And I'm happy to give you his name or the contact of anybody that would be supportive in a higher leadership level if you want to tell me what you need, and I can direct you to the right person in our department.
Well, ma'am,
but right now, I oversee Rory.
Sure.
And so if you like something to him regarding any kind of business, if there's anything business related, I can help you with that, because Rory's on my team.
Sure, I get that, but for all you know, and this is a possibility, and this is part of the problem here, for all you know, I'm an investigative journalist. I'm working on a story about employees that maybe are corrupt, right? Mm-hmm. So if I share context with you and you find out, in this hypothetical, I want to be clear, I'm not saying that's the case, but if that were the case in this hypothetical, you are so protective over your employee, my belief would be that you would go back there and start a cover-up to aid your employee, who you're very protective of, so that the public can't get the records that they seek. You see where I'm going with that?
No.
That's very suspicious to me, ma'am. That's really suspicious.
What is your name?
Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Yeah.
Gandalf, as I said, I'm Bryn. I'm one of
Yeah.
the deputy directors of A.M
Sure.
Independent Services. So if you need something from a business perspective, I'm happy to
That's
find the
public
answer
business.
or get you to the right person. But I oversee
Sure.
any business operations that Rory does. And at this point, I'm your contact. So if you want any additional information, you have my card, you can reach out to me, or you can go online to the public.
Now,
records
obviously, you
act.
can just deny this as you're doing right here. I'm just curious as to why you're
I don't-
being so rude.
I'm
It's
sorry
really
that you feel
unprofessional.
like
I don't think you are, sir. You're doing it intentionally. That's the point about being intentional. You're choosing not to give the information. You can't be sorry about that because it's an active choice.
right, because
You're afraid I'm going to ambush him outside or something?
No.
I mean, you
Look,
said you're worried about what's going to happen when he gets off
I'm
the
worried
block.
about the safety of my employees. I do not believe that there's anything that he could answer that I can't answer because he's part of my team.
It's
and
not
I
about
know-
answering. I'm trying to get records about him
Okay, then
as an
please
employee.
submit a Public Records Act request.
So why can't you just be polite and actually produce the last name so I can be more
I can point
detailed?
you to the Public Records Act request.
Yeah, but you're not answering
website.
my question. My question is, why can't you be more helpful and assist me with a more detailed answer as to his full name? I mean, I've got multiple names from multiple
Right,
employees.
and
The
you have my
only
name, so-
one that is not answering is him because it's an issue of hubris. He doesn't want to do it. And at this point, you're so entrenched, you're so unwilling to yield to provide decent, proactive public service at this point. At this point, you're just going to be, no matter what, unwilling to render aid. And I don't know why that's the case. It's so rude. Why
I'm sorry
would you
you
be
feel
that
that's rude.
rude? That's shocking to
At
me.
this point, there's really nothing more I can do for you. You have my card.
Okay, so
you're
you're
welcome
just
to
going
reach
to
out me.
refuse. You're
Yes,
refusing.
I am refusing because
Wow.
at this point I oversee this team and you have all of my contact information. You could call me, you can email me, you have
I don't
my
have any
contact
information to get from you
So
other than his
from
name.
a business operation, if you have an operational need, a business need to connect with him, then you can come through me.
No, I
Because
don't.
he's on my team and I can certainly connect you. And you are
Wow.
welcome to submit a Public Records Act request. That is totally lovely and the right process. And I'm sorry that you feel that I'm being rude, but that is what I can offer you today.
It's not that I'm feeling that way. It's an explicit form of evidence at this point. Your resistance is so counter to the notion of providing public assistance, especially when as a deputy director, and I'm going to assume you've received training on the California Public Records Act.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, then you know the thing that helps the state the most, or a county or a city or whatever, is when a public servant can help give more detailed information, it expedites the return of responsive
Mm-hmm.
records. What you're doing right now, out of just sheer bullheadedness, is choosing to not give this information on principle alone. This might as well be the
You are
end of the
welcome to
universe.
submit a Public Records Act request.
It's
The
incredible.
fact that you have his first name and that you have our department name means that that will be expedited. We have direct contacts within the Aging and Independent Services Department that directly receive those Public Records Act requests. So if
Look,
there's
at
a
this-
specific information you would like about him, then you're welcome to submit that. But
Look,
at this point,
I'll give you
this
the
is
context.
the information I can
I'll give
give
you the
for
context. I'll give you the context. My example earlier is that I'm an investigative journalist, and
Okay.
exactly what I'm working on right now was about this office and your leadership. The fact that you're doing this runs exactly along the same treaded lines of the source that gave me tips and leads about this. Your bullheadedness is so unyielding, unwilling to render the appropriate aid when there's nothing unpublic about that, because you're trying, seemingly so, to slow the process and muddy the waters for
I do
public
not want to
records acts.
slow any process.
You're doing it.
I do not want to slow
right
any
now.
process, but at this point, there is no operational or business need for you to be communicating with him or for me to share his name.
Absolutely there is, because I'm working on a story of public interest for
Then
citizens.
please, I encourage you to go to the Public Records Act request, and I would do
Ma'am,
that with any
and
investigative reporter.
this is about demonstrating so that when this story is released to the public, that when they look at the story, when they listen to the story, and they see your behavior as a leader in this department, they're going to see exactly what the tips and leads led me down here to look into. That's the whole point of a free press. And you are checking every box of what this source said. I'll tell you too, that source has an affiliation with this office, which is not only a bit shocking, but at the same time necessary to demonstrate what appears to be failed leadership. You are just unwilling to yield and provide the information that is would make it easier to get the information that any member of the public can. And like I said, it's just on sheer bullheaded principle that you're doing this right now. So that's really, all I'm saying is this is what the public's going to see in an election year. I know you're not an elected official, but the elected officials that work to maintain your employment, you know, maybe the citizens are going to look at this and go, gosh, this employee needs to get terminated. I mean, I don't know why you're doing this. It's really profoundly rude. So I've got all the content I need. You're just going to refuse. That's apparently what this is about here.
You have
So
my contact information. I
Well, ma'am.
encourage you to reach out for any additional information.
I'm pretty sure if I reached out, the spam filter and the round file button would have my emails going right to it. Your behavior right now is so atrocious. I have every reason to believe that's exactly what would happen. You're just trying to prove a point here, and you have proven a point. Your failed leadership is leading to making it more difficult for the public to get records expeditiously, and it's because of your bullheadedness. That's really inappropriate, man. That's failed leadership, and it's rude. So I wish you well nonetheless, but I think that's something that needs to change, and I'm going to put this story out to the public, and they're going to see you for your failed leadership. Okay? All right. Now, there it is. Bryn Viali Long.
There he is. Oh my God. Ah! He's here! Help!
What is that lady screaming about? The lady was up on the second floor losing her mind. I have no idea. It's very strange. Anyway, so I was up on the fourth floor speaking with Bryn Viali Long. She's the Deputy Director of Aging and Independence Services. So she has purportedly had an issue here in the the Aging and Independence Services, and what supposedly is the issue with her is that she was really just not being forthcoming and helpful with basically helping with public records requests. And right when that guy came out, Rory, he ended up saying, hey, you know, I don't want to give my name and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, he can't be forced to provide that information, but at the same time, he can't, I mean, that's publicly available information, so he should be providing that. And then that's just shocking that the Deputy Director of Aging and Independence Services is that unwilling to just simply provide his last name when a couple of the other employees were absolutely willing to do it. So it makes no sense that he would do that. So anyways, that's it here today for the campus. It's coming up on 10 minutes until the campus closes, so there's really nothing more that can be done here. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you can get my stories right when they release. You can follow me on X, formerly I.A.M Auditing. You can follow me on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to keep my feet on the streets, you can do so by going to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching. Bye.